Hello and welcome to another video. In this one, we're going to be showing off my pickups from December 2024. I got some new movies that I got to add to the collection through some Christmas gifts, as well as some stuff I picked up for myself. And I also got a couple Lord of the Rings centric gifts that I wanted to show off as well that I'm really excited to show off in the movie space here. So without further ado, let's get ready. Let's jump in. Kicking things off with the second now Arrow title I've added to my collection, we have The Man from U.N.C.L.E. This is the recently released Arrow 4K set that came out. This is the, I believe, collector's edition, maybe? I don't know. It's a nice set. I'm really excited about it. I was really into the artwork when it was first announced, and I think just it really looks beautiful. It's a really nice one. You got the same artwork on the inside there, and then it's a reversible as far as what's inside. And then you got a poster as well with the new poster and another one. I think there's some art cards, a booklet, a couple essays, that kind of thing in here. And then you got the disc. So overall, a nice set, one that I had on my gift wish list for some time. Was able to add that one to the collection through very thoughtful Christmas gifts. So looking forward to giving this a watch in 4K. I think it's a really good spy movie, so I'm really looking forward to it. Next, what has become one of my favorite series, and at this point franchises of all time, we have Frin Beyond Journey's End. This is Season 1, Part 1. Season 2 has not yet come out. This is one that I just continually sing the praises of. I absolutely love the show. I'm really looking forward to when we can get Season 2. For the time being, I have started reading the manga series, and it's been really fun to go and do that as well. So I'm looking forward to when we can get Part 2 so I can have all of Season 1. Obviously, enjoying reading the manga as well, and then there's a couple figures that I'd like to add to my figure collection at the same time. So one of my favorite series from this past year, and one that I continually recommend to people all the time, whether they're into anime or not. I think it's a really fantastic one. Really good story, really good characters, a really interesting, fantastic fantasy world at the same time. The way that the world building is done throughout this one, really enjoy. So I picked this one up for myself from one of my favorite stores, Huber Music and Video in Huber Heights, Ohio. They actually had this just days after it released, so someone must have bought it and then sold it off to them secondhand. So I ended up getting this like $10 or $11 cheaper than retail price, literally days after it came out. So I immediately pulled the trigger on that one, and I'm really happy to have it in the collection. Next, we have another anime, and that's for Suzume. This one and the rest of the movies that I'll show off, I picked up with some Christmas money that I got from my grandfather, as well as some stuff I'll show off in the coming weeks on this channel with my book collection. So Suzume, one of my favorite soundtracks from 2023, and another one of my favorite movies from 2023. I think it's an absolutely beautiful animated film. I can't wait to check this one out on Blu-ray, as I've only watched a stream of it so far. This is one that I'm hoping to show to some of my friends that I usually watch movies with. Some of them are into anime, others not so much, so it's going to be a really fun one to revisit. Next, one that I've been really wanting to pick up for some time now, we have the official US release for Godzilla -1. This is one of my favorite movies from the past couple of years. Definitely, probably one of my favorite, if not my favorite Godzilla movie we've gotten so far. Really happy that we got a physical release of this one in the US as well. And I'm really happy to finally have actually added it to my collection through some Christmas gifts. So really looking forward to giving this one a rewatch. A couple of my friends have not had a chance to see this one yet, so we're going to be watching it together, hopefully soon in the coming weeks. But I'm really looking forward to that, and just happy to have this one in the collection. It's actually kind of got some really good features on here too. It's actually, you got a VFX breakdown, some behind the scenes kind of stuff, but it's actually enough that they threw a whole bonus disc in there. So that's really cool. I'm really looking forward to not only revisiting the movie, but also checking out those bonus features as well. And then finally, on the movie side of things, we have The Creator on 4K. This is one I've been meaning to pick up for quite some time now. It was one of my favorite movies from a couple of years ago, and it's one that I've been really wanting to watch actually on 4K, because I've only streamed it up until this point, so I'm sure it's going to look and sound fantastic. I think this is definitely one of the more underrated movies from the past couple of years, so by waiting as long as I did, because the price they were asking was ridiculous. They wanted like $37 for the basic 4K on this, and finally, just in the past few weeks, the prices dropped down to a more reasonable amount. And then, like I said, I had some Christmas money, so I went ahead, pulled the trigger on it, and added that one to the collection. Lastly, on the gift side of things, my pastor hooked me up. He always, every Christmas, gets me something Lord of the Rings related. So he got me these like slate drink coasters that have different Middle-earth and Tolkien-esque symbols on them. So I think they're really cool. They're actually like, you know, like a stone slate material. So really cool. Nice way to kind of make those drinks feel extra special as they're being coastered by these drink coasters here. So definitely a fun little thing to have in the movie room. And then also on the Lord of the Rings front, besides that, we have these beautiful leather-bound editions of the Lord of the Rings trilogy as well as The Hobbit. These are really cool, just little leather-bound editions of the books, and they come in this nice box as well. My parents got them for me for Christmas. I'm really looking forward to showing them off on the bookshelf. They're almost like little Bibles, each of them, which is kind of cool. They each have, obviously, you know, they're a nice little portable version of these. I probably won't necessarily use these as my go-to reading versions of the trilogy. And we got some maps and stuff in there too, but they're a really cool shelf edition of the book for display purposes. So I'm really happy to have not only just a good more Lord of the Rings books to have in the collection, but a really cool, nice display version of them as well. So those are the movies I was able to pick up and add to the collection in December. Most of these through Christmas gifts. Always exciting to add some new stuff to the collection, especially stuff that I've been wanting for some time, and some new stuff to be able to show off to some friends and family as well. So thank you for sticking around to the end of this video. I would love to hear in the comments down below what movies or just memorabilia from movies in general you got to add to your collection, whether it was through a Christmas gift or something you just treated yourself with. As I always say, with a new month comes new movies, so I always look forward to hearing what other people are adding to their collections as well. Thank you for sticking around to the end of this video. I'll see you in the next one.